Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of your OGR, as I'm not giving any enthusiastic, pumped up, style to this video, because quite honestly, this game was very disappointing to watch. I couldn't even really stand to watch the third period of action because of how boring this game was, as we took a big 3-0 L against the New York Islanders, and at the quarter end, or the quarter mark of the season, we are legit 10-10, man. This is ridiculous. Really, it's ridiculous how bad we are this season. We are 20 games in, and we're a fucking 500 team when we should be one of the better teams in the NHL. It is fucking ridiculous how much I have to talk about this, how much our defense absolutely sucks ass, and how our 5-on-5 and our top 9 is the worst that we've ever had it in the past fucking decade, I would have to say. It is so fucking bad, it is ridiculous. I've been talking about the same fucking problems since Ken Holland has gone here, but we have done absolutely nothing to fix this team up. It is a joke. It's embarrassing. I'm done, man. It is so hard to watch this team on a constant basis and make a goddamn video for this team on a constant basis when they're playing like absolute garbage and we're not able to finish our opportunities. We're getting carried by fucking McDavid and Draisaitl. That's all we have for this team. Like, no one's finishing their opportunities. We have no goal scorers since we lost to Vander Kane. It's embarrassing, and then we have a fucking defensive core that can't play defense because we have Tyson fucking Barrie, who absolutely sucks ass. And who else? Oh yeah, Cody Ceci and Darnell Nurse, they suck ass. We got a goaltender that can't save a fucking pylon, for crying out loud. It's embarrassing, man. We're relying on a rookie goalie in Stuart Skinner, who's been playing absolutely amazing, but everyone else is playing like absolute doggy doo-doo. It's embarrassing. There's so many problems with this team to start off the season. It's ridiculous. We shouldn't be this bad. In expectations, 4 years with Ken Holland, we should have been a lot better than what we are right now. Look at the Detroit Red Wings, who Stevie Y took over that team from fucking Kenny Holland, and now they're a playoff team. They're looking absolutely amazing. With Ken Holland, they would have never even been a playoff team right now. We're not getting any depth scoring from this team. We have like a 1.111 or whatever it is, goals expected per game or something like that for our depth. We are producing absolutely nothing depth-wise. We're an abomination. We are an abomination. The new rookie, head coach takeover from Woodcroft has seemed to really dwindle away. We seem like we're just not playing very well under Jay Woodcroft's system. We've been able to see that over the past 20 games, and it's just not looking very well for the Edmonton Oilers right now. And it's embarrassing to say the fact that we've had 4 years of Ken Holland and we have the exact same goddamn team since the beginning, with the addition of, Kane and fucking Hyman, and that's it. Defensively, we've been the exact same with Barrie and, the addition of Ceci. We've actually gone worse defensively over the past few years. Our depth has actually gone worse this year, worse than ever. Like, it's actually worse than what it was during the Chiarelli era. That's how bad this team is. We are getting worse depth scoring than any Chiarelli team. That is just embarrassing. That is embarrassing to say, man. That we have the worst depth scoring. We're not getting any depth scoring from any fucking guys. I think the only depth scoring we've really gotten from guys is Derek Ryan and Ryan McLeod. Fogel's gone points since he's been playing up in the top 6, but like depth goal scoring from just our depth alone with no McDavid, we've maybe gotten a goal out of Ryan McLeod a few times and Derek Ryan. That's it. That is it. Like, it's ridiculous how we're not getting any depth scoring. And great job, Kenny. Great fucking job wasting McDavid and Draisaitl's fucking time here, man. Just great job, buddy. Let's get into the goal scoring, eh? Let's get into the goal scoring, because this is the game that we got to talk about. The Islanders versus the Oilers, where we could score a goddamn goal. So let's talk about all the Islanders goals, eh? So very first goal, Pajot scored short-handed-wise because, guess who? Barrie couldn't keep in the fucking zone. And then had to skate back instead of playing proper defensively and cutting off the man in front of the net. He just fucking stands around like, what am I supposed to do? Like a fucking deer in the headlights. He's like, huh? Where am I? I don't know where. What is this the defensive end? I don't know how to play defense. So, of course, he scored, and then the second goal was once again Barry's fault because he took a very bad, stupid penalty, holding, and put the Islanders on a power play, which Pajot was able to put one past. People were blaming Bouchard for this. I really don't blame Bouchard for this, to be quite honest with you guys. He had his stick in the right way, trying to block off the lane to Anders Lee. It was either it tipped off his stick and went into the back of the net, or went off a Lee's stick and went right into the back of the net. So I really don't blame Bouchard. I thought Bouchard didn't have that bad of a game. You know, some of his turnovers were not great, but I honestly didn't think he was that bad defensively throughout the night. I thought he was one of our better defenders. Sure, he wasn't amazing moving the puck around, but I didn't think he was that bad defensively. And in the last goal of the game, Sebastian Aho got his second goal of the season. Great job by Walsham just to kind of break Kulak's ankles. And once again, yeah, let's play Kulak more minutes because that really works well for Kulak. Really works really well when we get more minutes to Brett Kulak and we play him a lot more minutes because he just does not play very well defensively. And Kulak had a really rough game as well. He just did not have the most amazing game. I thought he was one of our worst defenders out there throughout the night. And I didn't think he did very good, like, at all. And that's it for the goal scoring. Yeah, right. The Edmonton Oilers didn't score any goals. You heard that right. We didn't score a goddamn goal, and it was a rough game to watch, man. It really was. I basically turned off my TV during the third period. I threw it on my monitor, and I played a video game during that period because really nothing even happened during that third period anyways, like absolutely nothing. And we're going to be talking about the same problems again where we just continue to play bad defensively. People are talking about the finishing and how we need to upgrade the finishing. I think really, especially, we need to upgrade in our defense. Sure, we're not finishing the opportunities we need to finish, and that's without a doubt. I will give us that. We need another goal scorer that can be able to go out there and finish the opportunities that we need to finish. But the biggest thing is we need to play better defense. What this team truly needs to do right now is send down Holloway because we need to stop wasting Holloway's time being up in the NHL because quite honestly, he's not looking amazing up in the NHL and he's really not doing too much right now. We need to send him back down to the AHL, regain his confidence, and that's truly what we need to do. Because quite honestly, we're wasting his fucking time, and especially if we're just going to waste this team's time this year and we're going to suck ass, it's embarrassing. And defensively, we need a whole strip of that defensive core. We need a fucking brand new defensive core. Trade away Barry. Fuck CC, man. Like, we need to retool this entire defensive core. We need somebody to get picked up and fix this fucking defensive core because it's absolutely ass. And the way that we continue to just carry along with our defense core and think it's just goddamn fine, it's horrible. Jack Campbell actually had a pretty good game. I do give it to Jack. He stood tall this game, played quite well. It's just his team in front of him didn't play that well. Offensively, we could go a little bit over that as well. We had a lot of new lineup combinations throughout the game. Nuge, Draisaitl, Puljujärvi, I didn't think they played that bad. I thought they had a good night. Defensively, they weren't bad. Fogle, McDavid, Hyman, I thought they did pretty well. Offensively, quite liked what they did. Costa, McLeod, Yamark really didn't do anything. The depth really didn't do anything to produce any goals. They weren't able to do anything. Every time they got a handle of the puck, it seemed like they just lost control of it or weren't able to really do anything with it offensively. Now, I didn't think they had a bad night. I thought McLeod and, those guys still didn't have a bad night because they didn't do too much bad defensively. It's just they weren't able to generate any offense for the team. So just more sad stuff here with the Edmonton Oilers. We got to start finishing off our opportunities. It's frustrating that, I'm 4 years into making these OGRs and I'm still talking about the same issues that I was when I was first making them. The 5-on-5 problems, the defensive problems, the fact that we're not finishing depth-wise, It's embarrassing that I'm having to sit here in front of this camera again and continue to talk about the same goddamn problems we've been having since day one of Ken Holland being the GM of this Edmonton Oilers team. So I don't know what else to keep talking about. Quite honestly, I don't know what else to keep talking about, but for the fact that I'm just a disappointed Oilers fan, that I'm watching this team just continue to fail and fail and fail in time again. People might say, it's an overreaction, buddy. It's an overreaction. Yeah, I don't think so. We should be a good team. There's teams like the New Jersey Devils who weren't even in the playoffs last year are doing amazing. We have the Seattle Kraken who are doing better than us. There's so many other teams that are just performing way better than us, but we're playing like complete utter ass. We're not keeping the puck out of the net. We're not scoring goals. It's ridiculous. Quite as ridiculous, and we need to be playing a lot better than what we are. But that's really all I have to say here, boys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.